Help! I'm trapped in a doll's body. I don't know how to get out. You gotta help me, friend. Gotcha. No, it's just me. This creepy old lady in the cell next door made me this doll. Pretty good resemblance, eh? Handsome doll. Very good quality. Ooh. Sorry, I guess it was just a migraine. I know what you're here for. Perils Possibilities recap, right? Yeah, well, who am I to deny the wills of the people? So, let's get into this episode of Perils Possibilities. But first, a quick recap. Our party is Gwyn Valentine IV, Philip Clydesdale, Draenor Briarheart, Cassian Vicendras III, and Valkyria Doriu. In the last episode, they continued their battle in the Briar Patch, a centre for child trafficking in Ostia. During the Great Battle, Jarrell lost his life, and crates presumably filled with children began to be lowered into furnace pits. The group have Mayfair, the Briar Patch's owner, hostage so they can try and stop the crates from lowering. Draenog begins smashing one of the crates open, but what he sees inside is a child with blood-red eyes that begins to contort and stretch itself. And with that recap done, let's get into episode 9 of Perils and Possibilities. Does my hair look that bad? Jesus. You try keeping a beauty regimen in a dungeon. Fucking stupid. So the episode begins with smoke beginning to emanate from cracks in the crate that takes on different kind of faces, and then the child starts to slither out through the cracks, contorting its body and making itself slimmer. Other crates begin to crack and smash from the inside as more monster children get free. Draenog is fairly open-minded about the stretchy child and tries to help them. That's when a black tendril starts to raise from their back, grabs onto Draenog and drains the strength from him. It scares Draenog half to death as he yells and screams, "Demon! Demon!" Meanwhile, as Mayfair's still tied up, Cassian starts to check his desk to see if there's any way to stop the burnings.
Beg your pardon.
He kept fiddling under the desk.
He did.
There's one way to get him to talk.
Now, all of the scary children are starting to harass the party of their black tendrils, giving Mayfair the perfect opportunity to slip from his bindings and run away.
Mayfair's free!
Nah, fuck. I was like, you had one job!
Meanwhile, Val hears someone running from down the hall, and when he turns to look, he finds one of Mayfair's men running down there, beaten and bloodied. Val kills him with little effort. He then sees a slim but muscly built elf moving down the same hall. The elf immediately rushes to Val and demands something from him.
Is it on him? Yeah.
This is my primary race
as well. Oh. He's not put it away.
No, but what away? What have I not put away?
And you can see it in hand. This individual will immediately dart forward for your hand and try and prise the sending stone out of it.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Philip's trying to scare the demon children away, but all he really does is make them focus on him more. Draenog's ready to kill the fuck out of some demon children, but he takes a deep breath and then thinks of them as wounded predators. So he tries to heal the quote-unquote alpha of the group after he sees their scabbed and lashed back. At first, Draenog tries grabbing the child, but that doesn't really work, so he tries to use Healing Word instead. This seems to calm the demon kids in some way as they begin to flee from the Briar Patch. Val comes face to face with one of the creatures, but instead of fighting them, he calmly steps back and lets them pass.
25 coming back out this door, see Cassian, and be like, don't go that way!
Now, the mysterious elf is chasing after Mayfair, but is caught off guard when he retaliates with his heavy crossbow. But while distracted by the elf, Mayfair doesn't see the demon child by the stairs to the exit behind him. The child stretches over Mayfair, elongates her jaw, and bites half his head off, finally killing the child trafficker. Val goes to grieve his friend Jarrell, but all he finds is his bow, his clothes, water, and candle wax, not a body in sight. The episode concludes with the group going to help the normal children still trapped in the crates. But before I end things off, why don't I give a quick recap of what we know about our party so far. What we know about Gwyn Valentine IV is that he comes from a well-known family in the city, and his sister works for the well-known general, the Wolf of Elysium. He travelled to the city after receiving a letter he couldn't read, and we know he can turn into a red-haired beast that seems to share a separate personality to his own. What we know about Philip Clydesdale is that he used to be a very successful soldier in the Wolf of Elysium's army. Nowadays, he speaks of a mysterious benefactor called the Mistress, and he seems to have one more voice in his head than his own. What we know about Draenor Briarheart is that he once lived in the Western Forest with his tiefling wife, who has since passed. Keeping her with him, he often thinks of her for guidance and decisions. Jarell Nitbrett, may he rest in peace, continues to see the figure of a beaten friend, and it seems a hag took great interest in him. We know he did something dodgy in his past, but we're not exactly sure what, and now we may never know. Cassian Visendras III can invade people's minds, which is fucking odd, and we don't really know why he can do it. He's also getting a little less racist to the wee folk as time goes on. Look at him go! We know that Valkyria Doryu is looking for someone called the Dragonfly, and we know that someone else is looking for him. Sometimes he converses with a woman of white and gold, who appears to be his magical benefactor. God, I wish he had one of those. Something I should have mentioned in the last episode, but didn't because I'm just so good at my job, is that he can grow wings. And that's everything. But I have a secret of my own. The old lady said she left a key to my cell, hidden in the doll's belly. All I need to do is tear it out, and freedom for me. See you on the outside, bud. Hey, that tickles. Oh, that wasn't so bad. No, let me try that again.